collaborating with me, Tom Jenks. Something not a lot of people know about Tom is that he's obsessively competitive. And when we started to plan our collaboration, Tom said to me, "How do you think we can win? How can we be the best poets?" And I said, "Well, Tom..."
You did say that.
I said, "Now, Tom,
Yeah.
in Liverpool, unless you write Mr. Men books or your surname is McCabe, they don't like poets. There's only certain things that they like." And then I realised, in talking with Sarah earlier, that Jurgen Klopp actually had his teeth done here in Open Eye Gallery, and he's obviously like the figurehead of the Eurovision, though he's had recent trouble with referee Paul Tierney, who I think is one of the judges tomorrow night. We thought, you know what, if we make it about football, we'll probably win.
Yeah, well, I'm from Sunderland, where football is the closest thing we've got to a religion, apart from the rocks behind the petrol station, which we throw Carling Black label over.
So he's from Sunderland, and I'm kind of from London, kind of from Liverpool, but not a full-blooded Scouser. So we felt like this way you could relate to us and our struggles. Although I do know there's people in this room who don't support Everton. So those people, you can leave now if you want to. I would say if there was a managerial split between us, though this hurts me to say, I'm Jurgen Klopp and Tom is Sean Dyche.
Yeah, very much the Puritan, that's why I don't like Morris dancing.
Okay. Also, Tom teaches wellness. He used to teach wellness for Sunderland FC, but Tranmere poached him. So if anyone needs any wellness afterwards, a bit of office yoga, you can take it from Tranmere Rovers.
And Steve, of course, you were the youngest ever mascot, Viking FK in Stavanger, which is home to the, I believe, the Norwegian Petroleum Museum.
I'm the mascot of this event as well, so it's perfect. Let us enter the poetic net that is football.
Okay, let's begin. It's the summer of 1981, and Everton manager Howard Kendall signs Neville Southall from Bury for the fee of £150,000, sweetening the deal with a rare pre-release copy of Dare by the Human League.
It is last Thursday. It's the European Poetry Festival event celebrating Dutch poets, and Jose Mourinho is there. In the corner, Rick Karsdorp offers me some snooze. Leonardo Spinazzola and Brian Cristante are in the corner, talking about the result against Feyenoord. The elephant in the room is a naked Peter Shilton.
His shin guards from 1990 hover above the important Land Rover Defender parked outside the bar. Shilton confirms what we all knew. He is the immovable apparition at the ornate serving hatch. He has just rejected an offer to become the manager of Hull City for geographical reasons.
Tammy Abraham and Chris Smalling cover their faces as Shilton addresses the players.
Booze and infidelity in a quiet country lane have nothing to do with the merits of Brexit. Heed my driving into a lamppost as a warning. Diego Maradona is the greatest after-dinner speaker in history, but I don't respect him.
Rui Patricio weeps uncontrollably. Suddenly, we're transported to Accrington Stanley.
They've just been relegated.
Now we see a small boy, a small, frail, weak boy called Tom Jenks. He is standing on a windy Sunderland pitch. There is some sort of industrial chemical in the air wafting over, poisoning his brain, and he's dreaming of Niall Quinn in his fake Chinese R9 football boots. He's deliberately egging a football. He's eating oranges and he's drinking Bovril. And from the mists of the Weir emerges Sergei Rebrov. It's the year 2000. I'm only 16 and Tottenham Hotspur have 11 million quid to waste.
Now, just a bit of context here. Rebrov's move to Tottenham was sealed by Chairman Alan Sugar's office of a needing new Amstrad PCW word processor. The green on black loco script interface appealed to Rebrov, who was midway through his sonnet sequence, The Benefits of Wheatgrass. And he worked on that throughout his spells at Fenerbahce and also at West Ham. Sadly, Rebrov renounced poetry on the 20th of July 2009, describing it as like prunes, but not the nice tasting prunes.
It's January 2022, and Vitaly Mykolenko has been bought for £23.5 million. He's brave and he has a kind face, but it is a shame he has been scouted by Jimmy Tarbuck and is essentially a rebound from Luca Dean's fallout with the Human Orange, a mascot from the 1994 Seville Expo.
I actually wrote a poem, Steve. I don't know whether I'm allowed to just read this.
Please.
I knew the sadness of the crowd. I kicked a ball into a skip. I couldn't get it up and over. I should have done better from there. I was Frank Worthington. I was Matthew Letitia. I was Andrei Piatov of FC Shakhtar Donetsk. I was Roman Yaremchuk of Benfica and Ghent. I was shutting up shop. I had him in my pocket. I scored too early. I anticipated contact and been entitled to go down.
It's very moving. I didn't even touch you, Tom. Oh, yeah, so. Neymar, Richarlison and Casemiro are in Liverpool to watch the Eurovision, but they're soon barred from all bar one. Erling Haaland and Martin Odegaard are catering with roll mops and other cold fish sundries. The ghost of Dixie Dean is trying to hamper the Neanderthal Norwegian.
Let's got a few questions.
Please, I would love it if you'd ask me questions. I like it when people ask me questions about myself.
Well, it's not by yourself.
Oh,
okay. Steve, did Dixie Dean really lose a testicle while playing for Tranmere Rovers? Did he really miss the 2002 World Cup after letting slip from his grasp a bottle of aftershave which severed a tendon when smashing upon impact with his right foot? Was he really put out of action by an ironing board? Did he really invent the fruit machine? Did he really write a confederacy of dunces and pass it off as the work of Andrei Shevchenko?
Andrei Shevchenko is signing autographs with his toes, and Tony Cottee and Andy Hinchcliffe are the first in line.
The great hush falls over Plymouth Argyle. It is an all-night screening of the burning of the Red Lotus Monastery, intercut with Ian Robin's greatest goals at Bayern Munich and motivational gifts. The event is witnessed by only two people, TV comedian Josh Widdicombe and Greg Hands, MP for Chelsea and Fulham. The two attempt to play chess in the intermission, while Bruce Grobbelaar watches via a system of mirrors. It is the evening of 11th of May 2023, and SJ Fowler has just signed a lucrative new contract.
It has a release clause of 2 Kinder Buenos. Thank you. Reading next will be Sarah.